Hello, welcome everybody that's just starting to join. Well, I shouldn't say that, I just started to stream, so figured I wasn't really out on the road filming today. It's looking really stormy, and I figured I'd go out for a little while. It's supposed to start storming at any moment now. I figured it might be kind of fun just to head around here and yeah, sorry, there's like a guy like trying to, okay. I just stopped and got gas, and there's not enough room next to my car to get by, and of course some huge truck decided he had to get by. But might stop and do a little bit of cleaning on the car. I'm gonna be planning here to take off on the road really soon and do some camping here. I've been loading the car full of all my camping gear today, and kind of started converting the car actually over to a temporary home, actually, almost like a little tiny camper. Gonna be doing some modifications to it here. Well, let me switch real quick because I gotta show you this storm. Hi Jen, welcome to the stream. But yeah, so that's what it's looking like outside right now. That's going to burst open at any moment, and then who knows what's gonna happen. It is tornado weather right now. There's no tornado warning actually, but it is definitely looking like it could potentially become tornado weather. But I haven't heard any sirens going off, and my phone hasn't popped up with any warnings yet, so I figured we'd go out for a little bit. Like I said, I might stop and clean out the car a little bit, but if it's gonna be extremely stormy, I might just drive around for a little bit. And if it starts storming, then I don't know. We'll probably stay on the road if it actually starts storming, but I'm not sure exactly how soon. So yeah, I'm gonna take off here hopefully in the next week or two, and I'm gonna be heading down to the southern half of Indiana, maybe hitting up a place known as Hoosier National Forest, and camping out there for a little while. And it has a lot of great abandoned locations, some really cool cemeteries, some stuff that's supposedly haunted, lots of rumors around that place, and it's a really, really large. And then once I get back, I'll be editing and uploading all that. But while I'm out on the road, I'll be obviously catching up with you guys here pretty much every single day, maybe a few times a day, doing live streams on here. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the connection's gonna be like. So hopefully I don't lose you guys, but it looks like a few of you are doing fine, so maybe not as big of a deal as it might be on your local end, not you necessarily, but just like your local internet, it's possible. So but yeah, I realized I had missed another day, or maybe it was two, I don't even know. Like I said, with the construction and everything going on around the command center, and with everything with my schedule being so messed up over here over the last few weeks, it has just been a pain, and I've really been wanting to get on here, but I just really have not had the chance. But I figured I'd take you on a little bit of a road trip here. I'm gonna try and right now, let me switch the camera around again. Oop, that did not work. There, okay. So anyway, I'm gonna take you down to a few of these flooded places real quick while we're waiting to see if it storms, and I'll show you what it's like now that I can drive on these roads. It's better than probably what I look like without it, at least on maybe on this camera. It might look a little bit better now. It's had a few days to grow out a little bit and to get a little bit of sun on my head, even though I really haven't been out much. But yeah. Yeah, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. So we're actually coming up about, wow, I don't even know how long ago it was, but if you guys are familiar with, on the 539 Productions channel, the haunted, abandoned witch's house that supposedly a witch, again, that's how the urban legend goes, so I don't want to be saying that if it's not necessarily true. Again, I'm in the process of finding out. I still have not been able to get in contact with anybody that knows this person, although I saw rumors on the internet that somebody knew exactly who she was, and obviously we went to the grave. However, they have not yet gotten back with me about whether or not they would be willing to be on a 539 episode to talk about it. But actually, I believe it is this the, oh, I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys see the chimney up there? That's the house. That's what, the only thing that remains of the burned down house of supposedly this witch that was hassled by a bunch of kids, and it really, there's so many different versions of the story. I'm not exactly sure what to believe. However, very interesting urban legend and a very interesting place in flat northern cornfield Indiana. You would never expect to find places like that, especially if you're not from this area. But lots of haunted rumors around here, and lots of damage. I don't know how well you can tell. I'm gonna stop here real quick because there's no traffic, but all these trees that are knocked down right now, that's actually all because of the recent storms. Now, this is a really dangerous intersection right here. All right, some of you might be familiar with this area. We're about to cross this little bridge. I think that guy just did a U-turn. So this was the closed road that we're gonna turn down right now. You might be able to see the similarities minus the closed road signs. I would try and stick the camera out the window to get a better picture, but I'm sure it's gonna destroy the sound. But really creepy looking no matter what time of the year or what the conditions are out here. I hope the signal's not cutting out too much. And again, this would have been under several feet of water the last time that I came here. Still no storm yet. Oh yeah. And where I'm planning to go camping is actually sort of like this right here, but like hundreds of square miles. It's a really large place. And I'm gonna be camping right in the middle of the woods at these little just random campsites. They're not an official campground, but anybody can go there and park for up to 2 weeks, and that's what I'm planning to do. Well, maybe not 2 weeks. We'll see how much space I hope. There's a deer. Let's see if I can get him. Where'd it go? It's probably like right in front of me. I don't know if you guys can hear all of the insects right now or not. I'm sure that has to be loud. There used to be an abandoned house like right up here, and it's torn down now. You can see the old mailboxes right here, and the new house is, well, actually I don't think that actually is, that might be someone's house, but I believe that's an office building that's attached to this kind of I think it's like a Girl Scout type thing. But there shouldn't be much traffic, so I'll try and kind of go slow, and we'll see if we can wait out the rain here. Yeah, all kinds of frogs, all kinds of insects starting to come out. It's a big area for hunting, although I don't think there's many people out here hunting right now. However, that road that I just passed right there is, the gate is open, and that is like a kind of a small private hunting lodge. So there actually may be people out and about, at least at the shooting range back there. I haven't heard any gunshots though, and it's really muddy. Oh, I've got a full tank. We just now filled up. And over there is where people go to hunt, and then there's some like nature areas and trails around here somewhere as well. But yeah, I got all the camping stuff loaded into the car, and have been working a little bit on the car to get it. Wow. It's actually almost louder than I am right now. And I figured I might as well get out and about and do the live stream tonight, because I've been tired of doing all the live streams at the command center. I love doing it from there, but I also love having actual adventurous type content out on the road and in places that not everybody gets to see on a daily basis. Yeah, it's extremely creepy looking out here right now. It's pretty much just me and these few people that live out here. We're passing, obviously you can see the farm that we're passing right now, although I don't see any lights on, so I'm not sure if anybody's home. And I know that particular one, you can kind of tell it's not an Amish house because it's got the electricity running. Yeah, this actually has a lot of ghost urban legends surrounding this area. I don't know the whole stories on everything. There's a couple little graveyards around here that are supposed to be haunted, and they're supposed to be like little kid ghosts that will like run out at you. Like there's supposed to be like this little girl in a white dress that'll supposedly run out at you and scare you. A few of my friends said they saw it. I don't know for sure. I have not seen it, but then there's supposed to be this like giant kind of shadow figure that... Alright, I'm gonna pause again because you can see the water right there. And as soon as we get to the water, it starts getting loud, so... Was somebody saying that was frogs making that sound? I don't even know, because to me it doesn't sound like frogs, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't have the most trained ear when it comes to nature, so if you guys are saying it's frogs and not insects, then you're probably right. especially since we're really, really near the water right now. It's like no one's home. Oh, there's somebody home at this place over here. Let's see, let's go this way. I don't even know where I am. Well, I mean, I know where I am, but like, I haven't really been paying. Everyone is dead. The stream, or I hope you guys can still see the stream. And hopefully my voice is coming through clear. I do have the window all the way turned, or all the way turned down, all the way down. I wish it would tell me, since I'm streaming from my iPhone, it'd be nice if they told me the health of the stream. I think this might be the Cemetery Road. No. I don't know what it is. Let's go down it. Good. Excellent. Well, some of you seem to be getting my signal just fine. Wow, this is a dark road. It looks so much brighter on camera, I can't even explain. Yeah, I feel like I'm entering the beginning of a scary film. Like, I feel like at any moment there's gonna be something standing in the middle of the road. Maybe it's like the beginning of the Harry and the Hendersons film, although that's not a scary film, but well, it's starting to sound like a horror film now too. I love some of these back roads. This area would make such a great place for a scary movie. That's not actually abandoned over there. It's just no lights. Well, I don't want to like directly point in those people's windows. The last thing I need is an angry farmer. Oh, really? Well, you probably got a good connection then, Adam. Oh, right there is that's actually one of the first buildings like ever made in this area. That's probably like from the 1840s. Oh, sorry. We'll put it on the brighter side of things here. I apologize, I know the lighting's starting to get bad. I'm kind of hoping that we get some nice thunder and lightning here pretty soon, but so far it's really quiet. Wouldn't it be nice to get like a cool sighting of some sort right now? I think there's a graveyard coming up here. Not one of the haunted ones, but one of the abandoned ones. It's one that I've had a really hard time finding. I don't know if there's a place where I could actually park and get out, but I don't know, I can't see. But yeah, you can kind of... Hey Jennifer, welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna stand here too long just because these people are gonna start getting suspicious, but well, the one little bit of traffic is coming down that road. I still haven't gotten the car mount, but I think I have enough spare photography equipment that I'm going to actually make one, and it might be a little bit better. Wouldn't it be cool if I caught like a tornado or something? Yeah, it's looking incredible out here right now. I'm just kind of hoping that it doesn't turn into tornado weather. Well, actually, as long as I'm far enough away, it can turn into as much tornado weather as it needs to. What does this say? Dead end. Oh, okay. Oh, I see where I am. Okay. Nice to be on such a remote country road that I can just back up. Alright, hopefully those people don't get mad. I just did a little bit of a burnout. Oh, watch already. Can you see it? Oh, is he gonna come? A big dog. I thought he was gonna run right out in the road, but luckily they did not. Oh yeah, water spouts are real neat. Never seen one myself in person. I've seen plenty of videos. People get so... There's actually a statistic that more people die from water spouts because they will stand around to film it because they don't think that it can hit land. And so they'll stand around way too long and end up getting hurt or killed because, again, they don't think it's possible for the water spout to transfer to land and become a regular tornado. What is this? Is this a dead end? God, I have no idea where I am. There's some sort of... Wow. That is a big hill. I think that's just some rich dude's property. Yeah, I got that, Jennifer. I actually retweeted you. Just probably about an hour or so ago. Yeah, I think I'm driving right into it. I must be... Wow, what is that? What the... I have no idea what that is, but I don't think it's a... What in the world? That's brand new construction, though. That looks old, but that's like... Oh, that's like some rich dude's gatehouse. Holy crap, I thought that was an abandoned building. What in the world? That is creepy looking. I've never seen this before. Is there any traffic around me? Huh. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure where I am, Jennifer. I've just been randomly driving. I thought that was going to be an abandoned building, but it appears to be incredibly... I wouldn't be worried if I thought it was abandoned, but that gate was brand new. And it looks like, again, there's a lot of super rich people up here that have these amazing mansions with these gatehouses like that. And I was thinking it was abandoned, but it's definitely a gatehouse. I don't know that the mansion is completely built yet because I don't think there was anybody there. If I could find I really want to park and walk. There's literally no place to park. You can kind of see that's probably where the mansion's at. Huh. wish that would have been an actual abandoned building. But if the guardhouse is that big, you can imagine the type of security that they had. Well, they probably will be hitting here pretty soon. I must be getting back into, yeah, well, I was hoping to actually get out and walk a little bit. That would be really nice. I don't know, the wind might be getting bad. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania? Yeah. Looks like it's going through a lot of the country right now. It might be sweeping kind of northwest from Pennsylvania towards this area. I don't know. I guess no, that wouldn't be northwest. Pennsylvania, I was thinking of the Carolinas for some stupid reason, but Pennsylvania is directly east of here. So it's getting a little dark. I apologize. I do have the bright lights turned on. I was hoping that it would be adequate. However, I don't know if it's completely adequate right now. Well, there's a little bit of civilization around here. You never know. This area is like heavy on ghost stories. Oh, you can't see the barn over there. It's a really old looking barn. Man, it's just starting to get incredibly dark. I understand if some of you feel the need to check out. I'm hoping we at least start getting some storm activity. One way or another, I'm gonna have to start not necessarily heading back, but heading towards some place where I can see. What is this? Oh, that's an old school. It's not abandoned, it's... Whoa, somebody drove right behind me. I don't even know where they came from. Anyway, a lot of people use the old schoolhouses and either turn them into homes or they turn them into barns. That one was turned into a barn. Oh, somebody's a Purdue University fan right there. This guy definitely, okay, I was gonna say, he had his brights on. I was gonna get mad, but he was courteous, so that's good. I think it might, no, okay. I thought it was a cop for a minute. Not that they would care that I'm driving, but it kind of just looked that way from the headlights. Yeah, it's, I find it kind of cool. I would love for it to be abandoned so I could go in and explore it, but I guess I can't complain too much when people are actually getting use out of these old places still, and they, because they're getting use out of them, they have a reason to maintain them, and I think that's great for, you know, old historical buildings. So can't complain too much about it, but it makes it kind of a bummer when I can't just head in and check it out for a minute. I'm like in the middle of nowhere now. I think I might be coming up on a highway. I don't know if you can see the one single car going by down there. I don't think you guys can. It's a little bit too far away. Spider lighting? Or lightning? I only caught that comment right as you, right as it disappeared, Jennifer, so I apologize. Let's see how... See, now it's incredibly dark. That's... Oh, well, that's definitely probably west. So it looks like I'm probably heading north right now. Either that, or that's light pollution from one of the nearby cities. I don't really know. That's a little bit better. I can actually turn my brights back on. And I really need a better car mount here. It is annoying trying to handhold all this. Oh, there's a little power substation, so I can't be too far away from civilization. That looks like a main road. That doesn't look like too much fun. That's the road the guy just, well, whoever was in that car was traveling down. Here's another old schoolhouse that someone's, I wish it was just a little bit brighter still. That one's being used as a home. Either that or a garage, I can't really tell. Maybe I'll just randomly find my way back, I don't know. I don't think I'm actually headed the right direction though, to head back to the command center. But somebody's way down there. I don't know how far they are down the road. They probably have their brights on as well. Wow, I didn't realize we've been streaming for a full half an hour. It's kind of cool. Hopefully my data doesn't start yelling at me, although I have like, I think like 15 gigs of data on here. Yeah, I want to see lightning too. If it doesn't start storming here pretty soon, I'm gonna be angry. But can't control the weather. Oh, somebody taking off. Thanks for joining. I keep thinking I'm finding abandoned houses, but then when I get right up on them, I see that it's just somebody must have gone to bed early, or they don't have electricity or something, because the one I just drove by had a brand new car parked out front. Looked like it was abandoned. Not the car, the house. That's the only problem with a lot of these country homes. For whatever reason, being outside of the city and being, see how far away that car is still? All right, let's turn away from the car. He's starting to get a little bit closer. This is creepy looking. All right. Yeah, I've got a few, well, obviously you guys know YouTube friends, but also a few other friends in Florida, and that'd be an interesting one to film. Incredibly dangerous, I know, to be in the hurricanes, but yeah, it would be a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna try and head towards this little cemetery if I can find the way. And I'll slow down in front of it. I can't get out because it's, again, the neighbors are like 20 feet away and hate anybody being there at night. But supposedly it's haunted. But again, not entirely sure where I am. I don't have I have my GPS here, but I'd have to use my phone's GPS or find my charging cable for the car GPS, because I took it off to charge my camera batteries, or attempt to charge my camera batteries on the road the other night, and so I'm not sure where my USB cable is right now. I can see people's, oh, that was a raccoon. I'm surprised we haven't seen any turkeys yet. For some reason, the turkey population in this area has exploded. this might be it. I feel like we might have been on this road. I don't know. I can't tell if that's a reflector. Obviously there's a street lamp, but okay, I thought there was somebody's brake lights up there. What is this? There's an old outhouse. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom. I wonder if, hold on. I wonder if I brought my, oh no, I don't have a flashlight. I was kind of hoping I had a flashlight. I could have shined it out the window so I could have illuminated some of the interesting buildings that weren't people's houses. Man, I'm gonna have to trace my steps back when I get back to the command center, because I want to at least figure out what that building I found was. Even though it's not abandoned, it still interests me. I want to know why there's a huge guardhouse. What is that up there? Okay, that's a stop sign. There's about a stop sign like half a mile down. Are we talking farm smells? Luckily, there's not many farms in this particular area. Very small area. I mean, it's a huge, on the grand scale, it's a huge area for farming, obviously. But there's a lot of woods in this area because a few different major rivers run this way. And around the rivers is wildlife preserves and land trusts, so people don't build any homes or farms in a lot of it. Yeah, that's a good question. Left or right? Oh, somebody's up here. Those are actual brake lights way up there. You can't really tell in the video right now, though. Man, I need to get some HIDs, I guess. Maybe that'll be the next upgrade to my car after I paint it. But I'm gonna, here pretty soon, I'm gonna actually paint my whole entire car with, excuse me for a moment. The nature is a lot louder than me. But I'm gonna paint my whole car with bed liner, truck bed liner. Venison? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. A lot of my family hunts, and so we get deer steak and all kinds of stuff, and then the venison. What do they call it? The summer sausage or whatever. I don't know exactly. Should we turn here? Man, I don't know where I am. As long as it doesn't say. I'm afraid I'm gonna run into another dead end sign. Oh no, I see traffic going up ahead. I swear we passed by this house though. It looks pretty familiar. That looks scary too. But you can see the light pollution there in the distance. It's something that's semi-popular in the car community. Lots of people with off-road vehicles like Jeeps will do it. And that's where I got the idea from. So if you ever see like a Jeep rolling around and it's painted flat black, if you look up close, it's probably truck bed liner. And plus, I don't really like your normal types of paint for cars, especially that shiny metallic looking paint. I like the flat colors or the semi-gloss colors, so I think it'll look a lot better. Whoa. Well, that was quick. I'm at some highway. I'm not sure what highway I'm at. Alright, actually I'm not turning left. I'm gonna go the same way that guy came. Whoa, it's getting even darker. A little bit better. There we go. And there goes the pavement again. Back on gravel. Kind of gravel. Gravel slash dirt. Definitely probably going the wrong way to get to the graveyard. But I think I know which way I have to go now. It is pretty much pure nothingness. This area just has a few small little towns of about maybe a few hundred to 1,000 people at the most. And those are pretty far apart, so now we're on pavement for a brief moment here. We might be coming close to one of these small towns, I don't know. Again, I'm not entirely sure where exactly I've headed. Oh, that's a very, very bright cross on the side of a church. Oh, there's somebody sitting over there. Pretty sure that's a cop sitting over there. Yeah, decent area for Bigfoot sightings. There's been a few reports here in the area of supposed Bigfoots. Or is that, I wonder what the plural of Bigfoot is. Is it big feet or is it Bigfoots? But I think it's a popular thing to report to, and I've been actually looking into it recently, and I've noticed that a lot of people that do Bigfoot reports are only reporting smells, which I don't know how you figure out that it's a Bigfoot from the smell alone, but for some reason is an incredibly popular thing to say that they smelled Bigfoot or heard a Bigfoot and not actually saw it. So I don't really know. This is apparently a bigger road. It's a 55 mile per hour, so well, I'm gonna try and turn off here pretty quick, but the wind is really bad when it comes to going quick on roads like this, and I don't know what that is. That might be either somebody's really far away with their brights on, or that could be an Amish horse and buggy. I can't tell. Oh yeah, I can't actually see it. Up ahead, where past where you can see on the live stream, you can kind of see it's starting to come into focus now, or into view now. I think it's a person driving though. If I can get where I'm trying to go quick enough, we might have to go Amish spotting, just to see if we can see some of these pimped out horses and buggies in this area. They are a lot of times decorated with tons of underbody lights that are actually designed for use on modifying cars, and so it's absolutely incredible Oh yeah, and the younger Amish will have full-on audio systems installed. When we were younger in high school, we would drive around, and every once in a while you'd hear like this bumping going, right? And when you'd come up, there was no car there, but there was this Amish buggy that suddenly was silent, you know, and they would kill the battery as soon as we got near. But it's become a little bit more acceptable recently to have the electric lights, and I think it's actually a law now that they have to have some sort of flashing lights so people don't hit them. But you've never seen it? Hold on. I'm almost positive if I keep going this direction, we'll run into some Amish. I don't know, it's 9:22, it might be a little late. But there's usually, if I get to the right area quick enough, I'm trying to, the city's off to my left. Oh, actually that might be an Amish farm right there. We'll know here real quick. This is a construction area. Oh, this is part of the... Is the picture still coming through all right for you guys? Man, I kind of expected the storm. Okay, awesome, Jen. Oh. But yeah, I was kind of expecting the storm to have been here by now. Awesome. That's good news. I know sometimes when I'm coming home, I'm in such remote areas that the signal is just terrible. But I think right now I'm heading south. Okay. Am I back for everybody? It's not lost connection. Whoa, I don't know. Okay. I think we're back. I can't tell. It keeps the road. Oh no, there's no road lights here. We're way too far out for road lights. They don't spend that type of money. Road lights here are pretty much paid for by the individual houses, and they have to be requested. Like you can see coming up here on the right is somebody that has either paid for or requested a road light to be installed. Actually, I can't really show it right now because it's gonna be just too dim to see, or at least to see where it is in context to everything. But we are in a little bit richer of an area. I don't know what this is exactly. You can kind of see, like, okay. Sorry, I don't know why it keeps cutting out right now. Good night, Laura. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, guys. I know that it's keeps cutting in and out. I must be in a bad signal area, but if it's not cutting in and out, then I have no idea because my phone keeps saying that it's cutting in and out. Oh, here comes somebody. All right. I think I need to go left. Yeah, I don't... Maybe I've gotten farther away than I thought. I didn't really recognize the road name. I may have driven further than I was I think I can see which way I need to go. Head the correct direction here. Wow, the road is like curving. I'm trying to clear up the window too. I know it's starting to fog up here. Where would it? I know that's probably oh my god, there is a skunk around here somewhere. apologize at the noise right now. I'm trying to get the window cleared up from that fog. Whoa, there's something big over to my left. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is over there. Have to go over there and see. It's kind of the wrong direction, but we'll go and make our first right, and then that's, wow, this is a big hill. All right. Whoa, lost traction for there for a second. Okay, it just looks like a large farm. Can't tell. It's definitely not. It's got to be some sort of grain farming. It's not oh, they have cattle. Somebody's RV just chilling there. Well, that'd be nice to have. Hi there, John. Welcome to the live stream from these creepy back roads. Hopefully I don't lose everybody here soon. I'm kind of heading the wrong direction to get back to good signal. But I figured, whoa, that was a huge dip. It was like a roller coaster. Apparently there is a bus stop. That was definitely paintball marks on the bus stop sign. I don't know what city bus is coming out this far. Maybe it's a school bus. It's gotta be a school bus. Hey there! I don't know where I'm at, John. I'm somewhere out in the middle of Indiana. Possibly. I might have changed states. I could have accidentally passed into Ohio, but I don't think I have. Some of the roads aren't marked, but I don't really know which direction I'm going. I'm just kind of choosing random roads and turning down. But as far as I know, I have not crossed a state line yet. I'm seeing a highway come up here. I think I know which highway. Oops. I'll leave the brights on here for a little bit longer. All right, that might clear the sound up a little bit better. Oh, wow. Finally coming up to the church. That sign was really far away. How creepy that thing. That's not a. This really, really, really small town I'm in the middle of right now. There's actually quite a few houses, but it's like no one is home. This is really weird. Like I'm pointing at people's houses right now. There's nobody with. Like you can kind of see that person's lights on. I don't know what's in front of me either. I thought I was getting close to the highway, but it must. Okay, I'm like next to a highway. Now I see. I think I might know where I am. I don't think it's an interstate highway that I'm next to. I think it's just a state highway. Yeah, this is what it's like pretty much when you get out of the cities around here. It's all just empty, flat farmland, and then occasionally you'll be able to dip down into these more wild-looking areas like we started off in. I love that area, so I could show you guys one of these creepy little graveyards before I sign off for the night. Alright, I'm seeing the flashing antenna lights, which is a good sign I'm getting closer to a city. My battery power is getting a little low. It's still at 20%, so I don't think I'm gonna lose you guys anytime soon, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if it's one that I can get out in, but it's one that we can stop at for a minute. If I can find a way around here. I think I can turn here. Okay, safe to put my brights back on now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring my flashlight along with me next time. I wasn't expecting to actually do this. I don't know if anybody new is really in here. Well, a few people in here are new, but yeah, I was trying to do the high water. Not right now, it's not. But I was trying to get some of this upcoming storm, but nothing's actually started happening yet, not even rain. I thought the forecast was saying it's supposed to start raining here any moment. It is extremely cloudy, as you can, well, you can't tell anymore. It's just pitch black. I think we're coming up on a small town again. We'll see. A dust storm would be really neat, but we're about 40 years too late. I still don't really know where I'm at. I'm almost positive I'm heading in the right direction, though. See this creepy looking barn. Actually, we already got a few of those on film today, John. We just right before you came on, there were a few deer, and then I don't know if I caught the raccoon, and I was kind of hoping to see a few turkeys out here, but haven't found anything like that yet. Man, okay. I know I'm going the right way. I'm gonna say that I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm just used to it. Fortunately, because there are a lot of... Okay, I've definitely gone by... I can't really show you guys because there's not enough light, but I recognize the building. I wish I had a little bit better of a camera so I could show you how... I mean, I can pretty much tell where all the cities are. Wow, this is really dark. This is about as equally bad sight-wise for me as it is for you right now. It's really hard to see. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, deer can definitely total a car. But I've got my brights on, so I should be able to spot them. And usually you can spot deer by their eyes at night. And there's a decent amount around here, though. We were really overpopulated. You can see there somebody was doing burnouts in their truck here. And this is a narrow bridge right here. That's definitely irrigation. Yeah, I'm surprised that we haven't run into any here. I don't know what's going on right now, but kind of hoping to run into something quick because blow all of my data. What am I yielding to? Yeah, around here, if people hit deer, you can actually give them to charity and then they'll use the meat for like soup kitchens. Okay, I'm like losing all of my bearings here because all of the light pollution for some reason is disappearing. I was halfway expecting to get closer to civilization by now. So if my phone gets down to about 10%, I might have to cut it off, for at least for a little bit. I apologize. Just because My phone is literally my only GPS, and even though I got plenty of gas right now, I don't want to get so turned around that I'm not able to find my way back quickly, but I don't know if my GPS will let me turn it on right now or not. If I can turn on my other GPS, I'll turn it. No, it's completely dead. I can probably see about as much as you guys right now. I'm not going very quickly. I'm actually only going about 25 miles per hour right now. So I'm taking it easy. As you can... I think there's somebody over this hill. Another car. Not a person. Never mind. Somebody's house, though. I'm so used to these types of roads. Oh, there was I should have turned down there. Sometimes farmers make their own private roads here so that they can take shortcuts. I was gonna actually do a whole episode on one because I found it was like a 5-mile long private road. I don't know if it had any like no trespassing signs or anything, but it was not a legal road. Whoa, that was really bright. Yeah, I bet it's fairly similar in these areas to Texas. This is really dangerous right now. I don't know how you can if you can actually tell, but there's about an 8-foot drop off on either side of the road. Let's see if I can slow down enough to... Can you kind of see the difference? I don't want to stay here too long because these people are starting getting suspicious, but I look on the same thing on the other. All right, sorry about that. That sound might have been bad there for a minute, but yeah, incredibly dangerous place to go off the road. You'd definitely flip your car. Actually, I had a friend do just that. He was driving a very small Volkswagen down a country road and ended up slipping a little bit because of the gravel, and it didn't completely flip his car, but it flipped it sideways into the ditch, so he had to get towed out. I think actually one of my other friends did the tow job, so I didn't have to pay for it. Somehow I've gotten turned around, I think because of all these curves, but I now can see what appears, I don't know. See, I'm in between two cities. Whoa, this is weird. I don't know what exactly. It's like people, for some reason, carved out a whole section of road to make like a little cul-de-sac here in the country for a couple different houses. We're somewhere. This is... I don't know what town I'd even be near. This is looking completely unfamiliar to me right now. So I either need to go... I think I'm gonna go right. Oh, that's a good sign. We're getting back towards civilization. Those must be frogs, because that was actually just a little drainage ditch. And it's like there's frogs living in the water over there. We're in some town. I don't know what town we're in, but we are in a town. I don't think it's the town. Well, we're coming up. Let's see. I have no idea what this place is. in good news, I actually know where I am. I'm now, oh, that was weird. But I'm now heading west. No, east, sorry. Yeah. I knew when I passed the highway there a little bit back that I was getting into a little bit of trouble just because it was getting into I have several GPS. I just haven't my one GPS is out of batteries right now, and I don't want to switch over and use the one on my phone, so I'm just winging it. But I'm comfortable enough here in the country just by sight alone, even at night, to guide myself. So even though I was getting worried there for a minute, I normally expect to find out where I am and get back to where I need to go. A lot of times you can just follow the light pollution. If you look up in the sky, especially on a cloudy night, you can see where the big cities are, and so you can just head that direction. But yeah, we got really far away from that where we started out. Like, I can't even explain. We're probably like 15-20 miles away. Well, maybe not that much, but I'd say at least 10 miles away from where we started out. There's another Purdue sign. Which is kind of funny because we are nowhere near the main campus of Purdue University. Sorry about that. It's kind of odd that the closer I'm getting to a main or to a large city, the worse my connection seems to be getting. But now we are in really bad deer territory. Did I miss some people coming in, buddy? That's, oh yeah, I didn't see the 17 of you are on here right now. A stop? No. Well, that is a stop sign, just not mine. Oh, yeah, this is lovely. Got some semis going down the back. Well, this isn't really that big of a back road. This is a fairly large highway. However, in good news, I know where I am, and we are working our way back to where the command center is. Hopefully, to it here is a big deer area, big wildlife area, lots of starting to get to the forest area here, and yeah, I guess it'll be a good video for you guys if I that would be quite an exciting time if I hit a deer. But I've been in the car, or I've been in a car that hit a deer, but I've never actually hit a deer myself. Luckily, I've always been able to hit the brakes quick enough. So hopefully this is not the first night. Oh, I'm a real small guy, so I wear like mediums and like, I don't know, like 32 pants. I don't even, depends on the brand, I guess. Size shoe, I think I wear like 9.5, something like that. It's about to get real creepy again here. About to dive deep into the forest here in a second. A little chunk of forest is coming up, and then a bigger one. Means bigger socks. Actually, socks are one of my worst enemies. I hate socks. So I always just that are really airy. But I don't even know the name of it. It's a number of some sort. Something 27, something, not just 27, but I know I'm heading south, and I see other people. And I don't know if they're on the same road as I am, or if they're like in a driveway. Oh, they're in a driveway. There they were. Hopefully it's not too jumpy for everybody. I'm trying to keep it well lit enough. But we'll stream for a little bit longer here. Size 14s, yeah. I'm a small dude. This guy is not turning his brights off. Yeah, I'm about the same size and shape as Billy Joe Arms. I'd say we're about dead on. Yeah, this is really bad deer area right here now. So I apologize if I miss any messages. I can't pay too much attention to the chat for just a few minutes here because there's even a deer farm. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some deer here pretty soon. Sorry, I keep bashing the phone on the roof and the windshield. So surprised how far away we got. Here pretty sick down by the oh, I see rain. There's a few little bits of or excuse me, a few little sprinkles that have been hitting the windshield here. I just hit 10% of my battery, but that's fine now because I know where I am. So we'll just go until the battery dies here, I guess, or I'm the only one in the car right now. That's not the road. Here, we might finally get into the storms. Just starting to die. Oops. See, this is where, like, you can't even tell, like, we're in the middle of some dark forest right now. This is incredibly... Sorry, I'm missing some chat, I know. .6'1" like dwarfs me. I'm only like 5'4". Wow, I'm surprised I haven't used more gas than I've done so far. I've actually traveled quite a distance. All right, now I can see where I need to turn. All right, we'll go the scary way, and then check out this cemetery real quick, and then probably call it a night from there. But figure it'd be at least a little bit of fun to come out and do a little of a road trip. And then I'm hoping tomorrow to hit the road for 539 Productions. And then, like I said, hopefully within about a week, maybe 2 max, we'll do our first big camping trip here into a really creepy area of Indiana. Can't tell what this person's doing up here. Not as exciting on the storm side as it could have been. We're just kind of barely sprinkling. Maybe it'll pick up here before I lose battery power completely. But this is getting back into the supposedly haunted area. Next time I might try and bring a flashlight along with me. That way I can get out and walk around a little bit. There's not a whole lot of places around here to park, but we might try at some point. That's why I'd like to get a better vehicle for this. I like this car, but I would love to have something even smaller that I could, hey there, but it's something I can sort of ditch anywhere. Maybe even get like a sort of motorcycle-ish type something, but I don't really know. Everybody in this place is so paranoid. This is, if you've seen the episode, like I said, on the supposed witch's house, like people were like stopping in the middle of the road and like turning around and telling me crazy stories that weren't true just to check me out. But right up the hill there is where we were originally, looking at that chimney way back about 80 almost 80 minutes ago. You can see how thick the wood's here. Yeah. Yeah, a smart car wouldn't be terrible. Actually, I have a car in mind that I want to get, but I might have to wait until the channels are big enough that the company just gives it to me, because it's a little bit of an expensive car. Maybe they'll loan me one for the summer or something. That would be kind of fun. to the graveyard, which is good because my phone's dying and my arms are incredibly tired. I don't know why that says narrow bridge. This is not a narrow bridge. Okay. I keep looking up just in time to see all these messages disappear, so I know I've like missed a ton of your messages. I apologize. Oh, it wouldn't help at this point. My brights are on right now, and they're fairly bright. It's just that dark in that remote of a place. There's coming about more wildlife. See the I think that was a raccoon. If I had my big Bushnell 1600 lumen flashlight, it would make a little bit better, or a little bit of a difference, but night, John. Is John taking off? Good having you here with us. It's starting to get really loud. So here is where we originally had turned to the left, and now we're going to turn down to the right and check out. We'll see how much of the graveyard we can see. I'll at least park for a minute. I can't go in the graveyard without getting assaulted by the neighbors, but it's not a very big graveyard, and I actually have a full episode of exploring it on the 539 Productions channel, so if you're really interested in seeing it, it is up there. It's one of my earlier graveyard episodes. Trying to remember the name. I can't remember it offhand. This way, maybe? Jeez. Apparently my car forgot what traction was for a minute. I didn't want to come at it from this direction because you're not going to be able to see it very well. I'm going to have to go and turn around for a minute, and then we'll face directly at it. But it should be actually coming up here on the right in about a minute, maybe less. We'll see. I can't see any lights from the church or the old abandoned, well, not abandoned church, but jeez. Sorry guys, I keep having to switch hands. My arm is getting incredibly tired. Okay. Yeah, you can't really see it. Hold on, we'll turn it around here because it's directly to the right, and I'm gonna have to turn around and turn my brights on. That way you guys can see it. There should be a road to turn around on, or I thought there was an old. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to turn around right there. I thought that was a longer driveway. I don't want to turn around and flash my brights directly into somebody's house. All right, we'll just turn right here. not looking suspicious at all. All right, so now we're coming up on the graveyard. Yeah, these people really go fast. But I'll try and park here for just a minute. Apparently there's a lot of land here for sale too. There's definitely people at home. There's a school off to the right, an old school that was turned into a house. So there we are. Seeing anything special, but there's definitely a light. Whoa. Okay, somebody's coming. All right, I gotta move. But I don't have that much battery power left at the moment anyway. Well, that guy was taking up most of the road. I think he might be turning around. No, okay. I'm being pretty careful, don't worry. It looks worse than it is, probably. But the rain is starting to come down a little bit heavier now. Some creepy old farmhouses. We're right next to a major highway right now. And I wish I could show you guys that on either side of me is like a big cattle farm. We are back at the haunted bridge. This is the bridge where I saw like the little wisp of smoke here right in the middle. I don't see anything here tonight. And this is the bridge too where the person said they were hunting bodies or fishing for bodies. You can see that how big that dip is down there into the little valley below that we were in earlier. That car was just coming out of it. But try and go up here and maybe we'll end it right at the same gas station I started at. How late is it? Yeah, they're still open, I think. Yeah, this area is incredibly creepy, incredibly windy roads, but I'm so used to them that I can comfortably go down them and film and pay attention enough that I can not get in a wreck and not hit any deer. Your chocolate, you have your dog with you? A dog would be nice to have out in this area. I'm making you nervous. A cookie monster? Oh, that would be a fun one. Actually, what I'm coming up on here is one of the most dangerous areas for wrecks. I'm going really slow now, though. But they used to not have signs right here. And you can see now the curve sign there. And people would come speeding through here at like 50 miles per hour and then go straight through into these people's property and wreck. Actually, my friend was one of them. He didn't get hurt, but he almost did. It's starting to get really windy. Yeah, I would have spent a little bit more time out there, but between the traffic and my phone pretty much dying, I really need to head back somewhere. But we'll be doing a lot of these here soon, and when I go camping, I'm planning to do a lot of nighttime hiking while we're out, so we'll get lots of fun little trips in like this one, but a little bit slower and longer, and actually in the middle of the woods. And like I said, the place I'm going isn't really even a traditional campground. They're just pretty much little free parking places on the side of the road that you can use for up to 2 weeks at a time, and it's just first come first serve, and they just usually have like a little fire pit, and then if you're lucky they might have an actual picnic table. But like I said, I'm pretty much in the process of converting my car into like a little miniature camper, and been buying different supplies. I actually used pieces of an old tent, and I'm gonna create an awning on the side of my car once I, hold on, I need to turn my, there we go. This is gonna get probably loud. I'm gonna turn this out. Yeah, they've been putting crazy limits on chatting. I noticed that the other day too, when I was checking out both Adam the Woo and the Carpetbaggers live stream about that. Yeah, it was putting me in like auto timeout, and I know it wasn't Adam or Jacob that was doing it. It just after I would type a few messages, I couldn't even type, so I don't even know. Well, there's the Popo. I think that's CSI. So I guess I can get rid of my it's kind of fun. These people actually know me here, so they probably assume that. I don't even know who that is. But yeah. most of them that work here know me, and they know that I vlog, so if they look out here, they'll probably just roll their eyes at me. But yeah, we are officially back to civilization right now, and we've been streaming now just a little bit over an hour and a half. I'm sure that my cell phone company hates me, although I'm not